Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Thank you guys for being here today. Guys, if you are struggling with your trading, if you're new to the channel, new to the strat, new to trading, guys, this channel, this strategy is going to change the way that you guys trade in the stock market. The first thing I need you guys to do is go down below, click that subscribe button, and then hit that bell. That bell is the important part. It sends out the notifications for when I send out videos just like this one. And guys, I send out videos every single day for you guys. This is our swing watch list for the week of July 25th. I send out these videos every single week. I send out top 5 plays for the daily watch list, a main watch list. I've got over 200 plus videos for you guys to learn how to trade consistently, learn how to trade profitably, and learn how to trade with the strat, which is by far the simplest and the easiest way you guys will find to trade in the stock market. I'm also on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold, so you can go follow me there. I send out setups during the day. If you guys have questions or comments, you can DM me, you can tweet at me, ask away. I will help you guys out. Few other things before we get to this list. Number one, the platform here that I use, the charting screen that you see on here, is called TradingView. If you are looking for something to use because you don't have something yet, or if you've never used TradingView before and you'd like to try it, there's a link in the description below. That link will give you a free 30-day trial to TradingView. And then if you like it and you decide to use it and you subscribe, you get their subscription, you get up to $30 off of the subscription that you choose, depending on which one you choose. Okay, so that link for a free 30-day trial is down below in the description. The other thing, guys, the ads on here, I know they suck. No one likes watching them. They're annoying. But those ads put on here by advertisers pay for this to be free. Okay, it lets me put this content out to you guys for free and keeps it that way, okay? So it keeps your money in your pocket. So the one thing I ask you to do when you guys watch the videos is to let those ads play through, please. Those ads, like I said, are what keeps us free, keeps these videos, this content, what I do for you guys free. That's what the advertisements do. Like I said, I know they suck. Let them roll through. Go get a drink, go get a snack, come back, and we can roll through this. As we go through the playlist, guys, we're going to get to it in about 20 seconds here. I have created an indicator for you guys. It's called the Griswold Strat. It is not in the indicator tab of TradingView. It is in the link in the description below. It's a one-time $25 fee payment, and it's forever. You get that indicator forever for the rest of your life. If we do upgrades to it, if we add things to it, it is still free. Okay, so it's a one-time payment. The link is in the description below. You can also get that link on Twitter in my Twitter profile. It's a Linktree link. Click on that. It'll take you to the link for this, for one-on-ones that I do for the Griswold Gold subscription service and merchandise, etc., etc. So go check that out as well, and let's get started with this list. The indicator, guys, we will go through a bunch of stuff. So first off, Moderna on the weekly has a double inside bar. Guys, if you're new, you're going to learn what an inside bar is, and this is my bread and butter. A lot of guys love to trade these inside bars. I think it's the easiest thing to trade, especially for newcomers. So let's get started on this. And an inside bar, guys, if you don't know, or a one bar, see these candlestick numbers? If you guys know what the candlestick numbers are, that's part of the Griswold Strat indicator. This time frame continuity is part of the Griswold Strat indicator. These painted bars that are yellow with the IB tabs and the white outside bars with the OB tabs, those are part of the Griswold Strat indicator. When we get the double inside bars and it highlights this whole thing blue for us, that is part of the Griswold Strat indicator. It also includes the Sarah Strat Sniper 50% rule. So there's a ton of stuff on there, all in one indicator, one-stop shop. Okay, so double inside bar, guys. Inside bars, when you see them, or a one bar, they do not break the high, they do not break the low of the previous candle. They stay within the range, and it's a tightening range. And if you guys have the indicator and you see these little yellow bars, I want you guys to think of a spring and it getting compacted and loaded and ready to explode, because that's what the probability tells us will happen. That when the day opens or the week opens, we would look for a trigger to the upside at 172.79 or puts to the downside at 161.27, and that we would look for our targets at the high or the low of those candles, and that's for if we're swinging. So when I'm swinging these trades, guys, if I'm taking them, my strike price is, you know, our trigger is 172.79, so my strike is probably in the 173, 74, maybe 75 range on this, and I'm taking 2 weeks out for an expiry. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks. I like the 2 week period for the swing trades. Okay, so double inside bar on Moderna, triggers 172.79 for the calls, 161.27 for the puts, double inside bars. The last time Moderna had a double inside bar on the weekly, I don't even know if we're gonna find one. They're not very common. It's a rare setup. It's a rare pattern. I did find one. The way I found one, I just found this blue highlighted area. Same thing with the 3-1 setups. We have these gold highlighted areas. Okay, so here is the bars, double inside bar, and let's take a look and see what happened. 2 weeks, 2 week expiry. Okay, so we come out. The first week wasn't great. That second week, we just missed targets. But this was a really good 2 week trade on Moderna off of that double inside bar. Okay, I go back in time because they don't always work, guys. The probability tells us that the breaks of those inside bars are really, really great. But it's not 100% foolproof, okay? So that's why we have to make sure we cut our losses. And if you're looking for examples on how we do that, I have plenty of trading review videos for you guys to go back and look at. Okay, or multiple upon multiple shows you how to get in, where I got into the trades, or where I would have got into the trades, and where I exit and how I exit, and what I look for when I am exiting. Okay, so that's Moderna. We're gonna move on here to Roblox, RBLX. So Roblox has a 2 up that finished red, meaning we only broke the high side of the previous candle, but we did finish as a red candle instead of a green. So that just tells me that we've got probability that this thing might continue to trend down lower in the week coming up here. Okay, so we can look for puts at 30, let me see, $38.15 is going to be our trigger to the downside. Okay, so we're going to look for puts, and this is what you call a 1-2-2 reversal. So it's a 1, 2 up, 2 down reversal, and we can look for first targets on this thing right there, 35.78, and we will look for the time frame continuity on the day and the week to trend to the downside. Okay, so that's on Roblox. American Airlines is up next. AAL, again, 2 up, finished red. So we are going to look for puts at $13.63. And let's mark our first targets out here on the weekly. 13.31. That's our first target, just the bottom of the preceding wick. So that's our magnitude. That's our pivot point. That's where the bulls have their stop losses. Call it whatever you want. Okay, next up is AMC. AMC, big inverse hammer, shooter candle, whatever you want to call it, inverse Thor candle. Puts at 15.28. First targets, let's put it in there at $14.07 on AMC. BIDU. BIDU has another inside bar. Full time frame continuity to the downside right now. We'll have to see how the hourly, the daily, and the weekly open up on Monday. But currently the month, quarterly, and yearly are all red. So we can look for puts on this one at 137.64 or calls at 147.04. And we can just look for targets here, or we can look for targets here. Whoops, let me put that in there. Targets there. Now, if we look at this broad information was drawn in a different time frame, but it still has the effect that you can see where we've gone. This isn't gonna work because, like I said, this is drawn on a different time frame. So we're not going to talk about the broadening formations, but we will look at this here off of the inside bar. So like I said, the higher probability trade is for the puts at 137.64. There's still the opportunity for the calls here at 147.04, because if we open and trigger to this upside here, the hourly, daily, and weekly will all be green, which is what I like to see for this stuff. And again, I always say that the month, quarterly, and yearly are bonus when we're trading these, just because it just gives us a higher probability that that trade works out. Okay, next up is CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, Carnival Corporation. We had a double inside bar that gapped up last week. So again, right now we've got a 1, 2 up, 2 down reversal is what we're looking for. Okay, or a 1, 2, 2 rev strat. So inside bar, 2 up, 2 down, puts at $9.15. First target is the bottom of this inside bar candle at $8.43. Next up is CHWI, CHWI, again, inverse hammer candle, inverse Thor candle, shooter candle, whatever you want to call it. They all mean the same thing. We can look for puts on this at 42.27. We can mark our first targets out at $40.81. Okay, so that's the play on CHWI. Next up is GME, and guys, this is the last one. CHWI 2 up, finished red. We'll look for puts at 34.93. First target at 31.16. Guys, that's a list. If you want to grow your account, make sure you're following me on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed and getting the notifications for these videos on YouTube. If you have questions, ask away. Grab that indicator. Grab your free trial for TradingView. Good luck this week, guys. I hope you are green, and we will see you guys all on the next video. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.